While many idolize the British royal family, the institution has been rocked with a plethora of controversies through the years. Many royal scandals have played out in the tabloids, meaning that the world already knows the, at times alleged, sordid details, but there are several moments members of the monarchy probably wish we would forget altogether. From very public affairs to illegal activities to embarrassing moments caught on camera, it's been proven time and again that the Windsors are just like the rest of us. Even Queen Elizabeth II isn't free from controversy herself. Living in the public eye is undoubtedly difficult, especially when you're born into public life like the royals are. However, it's impossible to entirely excuse all of the royal family's controversies and scandals, especially as some have prompted legal action or serious brushes with the law. Here, we explore some of the most controversial royal family moments that they probably wish could be erased from history. Hello and welcome to Royal Scandal. Please do well to like, subscribe, comment and turn on the notification bell so as not to miss out on any news updates. Number 1. The Queen and her bedroom intruder. One thing you'd probably assume about Buckingham Palace is that it's incredibly secure. However, Queen Elizabeth II received quite a shock in 1982, when a man managed to sneak into her bedroom one night. As reported by The Independent, Michael Fagan, then 32, scaled the barbed wire-topped, 14-feet wall of Buckingham Palace and shinned up a drainpipe and then made his way to the monarch's boudoir. As if that wasn't crazy enough, Fagan jokingly told the tale of what must have been a strange and scary night for the Queen. Number 2. The origin of Meghan Markle's controversial earrings. Before Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's tell-all with Oprah Winfrey aired in March 2021, several negative stories about the Duchess were leaked to the press, presumably in an attempt to counteract any claims made against the royal family during the interview. One such report involved a pair of chopard earrings Meghan wore to an October 2018 state dinner held in Fiji. While she initially claimed that the jewels were borrowed, it was later reported that they were a gift from Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, aka MBs, which drew much criticism in part because Meghan regularly petitions for human rights across the globe. The Times reported that Meghan wore the earrings a few weeks after the Saudi prince was accused of approving the murder of the Washington Post journalist, Jamal Khashoggi. According to Newsweek, the earrings were reportedly given to Meghan by the Crown Prince 2 months ahead of her wedding in May 2018, after Queen Elizabeth II had lunch with him. In response, Meghan's lawyers stated, via The Sun, that every relevant staff member knew who the earrings were from and advised against her wearing them to a public event, but also claimed that the Duchess unaware at the time of the allegations surrounding MBs. Number 3. Inside Prince Harry's short trip to rehab. Once upon a time, Prince Harry was regarded as a bit of a wild child. Before settling down with Meghan Markle, he was regularly caught up in tabloid scandals, one of which included a one-day rehab stint after he admitted smoking cannabis and drinking alcohol, as BBC News reported in 2002. While a spokesperson from St. James Palace confirmed that Harry had experimented with the drug on several occasions, they noted that he couldn't be considered a regular partaker. This is a serious matter which was resolved within the family, the spokesperson added, and is now in the past and closed. Referencing the news of the World Tabloids report, BBC News noted that Prince Charles had instigated the one-day rehab stay for his youngest son after finding out that Harry had been drinking at a pub near the Highgrove estate in Gloucestershire when he was just 16. The legal drinking age in the United Kingdom is 18. Some of Charles's staff had also reportedly noticed the odor of cannabis on Harry and alerted the heir apparent immediately. Per the tabloid's royal editor Clive Goodman, the Prince of Wales allegedly felt Harry would benefit from a short, sharp shock at a rehabilitation center by meeting with those struggling with drug addiction. Number 4. King Edward VIII's abdication changed the royal family's line of succession. If you've watched Netflix's The Crown, you'll be well acquainted with the story of King Edward VIII and the object of his affection, American divorcee Wallis Simpson. As noted by BBC News, then Prince Edward met Wallis at a party in 1931. Though she was still married to her second husband, the future king began spending more time with Wallis, and even introduced her to his mother at a Buckingham Palace party 3 years later, much to Father King George V's chagrin. When George died in January 1936, Edward acceded the throne. However, his love interest quickly became the subject of much press, and Wallis separated from her husband, who'd also been having an affair, that July. As BBC News reports, Edward told Prime Minister Stanley Baldwin that November that he was prepared to abdicate if the government opposes his marriage, after being advised that the British public would not accept an American divorcee as their queen. Of course, Edward abdicated from the throne in December 1936 and was succeeded by his brother, King George VI, thus altering the British royals' line of succession forever. Number 5. That time Prince Harry wore a Nazi costume. While Prince Harry has overhauled his image since marrying Meghan Markle, his former party boy style and penchant for questionable fashion got him into several, shall we say, scrapes. In January 2005, Harry made the front page of The Sun for wearing an outfit featuring a Nazi swastika armband to a fancy dress party. Number 6. This royal family member got naked in Vegas. During his wild child days, Prince Harry found himself in hot water yet again when he was photographed naked during a trip to Las Vegas in August 2012. It goes without saying that the royal family was unlikely to have been pleased that one of its senior members was spotted frolicking in Sin City and allegedly engaging in a game of strip billiards. Yet TMZ published naked photos of Prince Harry, who attempted to protect his modesty by cupping his hands over a hem, his private parts. Once in the room, things got wild, the gossip rag reported, adding that the group's game of strip pool quickly escalated into full-on royal nudity. Number 7. When Princess Anne had to go to court. Princess Anne might seem like a straight-laced member of the royal family, but Queen Elizabeth's only daughter once had her own run-in with the law. In 2002, the princess received a fine of £500 after pleading guilty to a charge that one of her dogs attacked 2 children, per BBC News. At the time, Anne was also ordered to keep the dog in question, her then 3-year-old English Bull Terrier, Dottie, on a leash at all times while in public. Number 8. Who could forget Prince Charles's X-rated phone call with Camilla? If you think you're well-versed in Prince Charles and Camilla Parker Bowles' decades-long relationship, think again. While most people are aware that they were intimately involved while married to other people, there are some details that might have flown under the radar, or at least, ones we might have tried to forget. Back in 1992, a recorded phone conversation between Charles and Camilla was leaked to the press. Recorded 3 years prior, the Evening Standard reported that it caused huge embarrassment to the royal family as it included details of how the prince had told his lover that he wanted to be her tampon. Yes, you read that right. At the time the phone call was recorded, Charles was still married to Princess Diana. The Prince and Princess of Wales would announce their separation more than 3 years later in December 1992. Number 9. That time Sarah Ferguson took a bribe. Prince Andrew's ex-wife, Sarah Ferguson, was caught out yet again when a sting operation revealed that she'd accepted a bribe for royal access in 2010. As The Guardian reported, the Duchess of York was forced to apologize following what she called a serious lapse in judgment, after guaranteeing access to her former husband for the princely sum of £500,000, approximately $700,000. The operation had been conducted by News of the World's undercover reporter Madhur Mahmood, who recorded his meeting with the Duchess. In the recording, Ferguson appeared to say, per The Guardian, that the payment opens up everything you would ever wish for. I can open any door you want, and I will for you. Look after me and he'll look after you, you'll get it back tenfold. The Duchess of York was referring to her ex-husband's role as the UK's trade envoy, which saw him promoting British businesses abroad. Andrew was given the role in 2001, but as BBC News reported, he announced he was stepping down from the position in 2011. Number 10. Oprah Winfrey's interview with Harry and Meghan rocked the royal family. In March 2021, CBS broadcast Oprah Winfrey's exclusive interview with Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, in which the couple made several startling claims about the royal family. The Duchess of Sussex alleged that a racist discussion about son Archie took place before his birth, claiming that some unnamed members of the royal family had concerns and conversations about how dark his skin might be when he's born, an extremely worrying discourse regarding Queen Elizabeth's only biracial great-grandchild. Meghan also revealed that she was suicidal during her time as a senior member of the royal family and claimed that she sought help from staff, only to be denied mental health treatment. Per Town and Country, she explained, "I said that I needed to go somewhere to get help and said that I've never felt this way before, and I need to go somewhere. And I was told that I couldn't, that it wouldn't be good for the institution." Number 11. Queen Elizabeth's alleged tax avoidance. While Queen Elizabeth appears to be the most upstanding member of the royal family, she has been faced with her own controversies from time to time. As reported by Newsweek in 2017, Queen Elizabeth's estate reportedly invested at least $13.1 million into offshore tax-sheltered funds located in the Cayman Islands and Bermuda, prompting Labour Party leaders and anti-monarchists to demand an investigation into Her Royal Highness's finances. Understandably, the world was pretty shocked by the news that the Queen's finances might not be totally above board, and the monarch drew criticism for being, perhaps indirectly, involved in the Paradise Papers scheme, even if she wasn't personally responsible for managing her own finances. As noted by Newsweek, Queen Elizabeth receives $97 million each year in tariff-free money funded by British taxpayers, so her alleged involvement in avoiding tax was particularly galling to the general public. The publication claimed at the time, "The Queen is dodging nearly $15 million in taxes on her $680 million duchy and British politicians are livid." Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe.